My name is Bond, the legend. You're not the first to carry the burden.
Then help me carry it.
Darkness. Rain lashes against the window of a London flat. Somewhere in the city, a phone rings a call that will change everything. The world holds its breath, and so do we. Because after years of silence, the most iconic spy in cinematic history is about to return, and the stakes have never been higher. This is not just another mission. This is Bond 26, a new era, a new face, and perhaps, a new legacy for 007. Let's dive into what we know so far about this highly anticipated film. Bond 26 is being produced by Amazon MGM Studios, marking a significant shift in the franchise's stewardship, and is slated for release in the coming years. With production just beginning in 2025, for the first time, the film will not be produced by the Broccoli family, but instead by Amy Pascal and David Heyman, both industry heavyweights with a track record of delivering prestige and blockbuster hits. The director's chair has been handed to none other than Denis Villeneuve, the visionary behind Dune, Blade Runner 2049, and Sicario. Villeneuve's mastery of atmosphere and tension promises a Bond film that is both visually arresting and emotionally charged. As for the cast, the search for the next James Bond is still underway, with the studio reportedly seeking a British actor under 32 redefine the role for a new generation. Names like Tom Holland, Jacob Elordi, and Harris Dickinson have surfaced, but no official announcement has been made. The script remains tightly under wraps, and the runtime is yet to be revealed. So what is Bond 26 about? While the plot is officially undisclosed, the whispers and early speculations suggest a bold reinvention. After the explosive events of No Time to Die, which saw Daniel Craig's Bond make the ultimate sacrifice, the franchise is poised to explore uncharted territory, possibly an origin story, or a mission that tests Bond's loyalty and identity in a world that's rapidly changing. The teaser and concept trailers, though fan-made, paint a picture of a darker, more introspective Bond. We see sweeping shots of rain-soaked cityscapes, clandestine meetings in shadowy corridors, and a palpable sense of tension as MI6 faces threats, both old and new. The tone is unmistakably Villeneuve, moody, stylish, and laced with existential dread. In these glimpses, we catch flashes of high-octane chases, brutal hand-to-hand combat, and the kind of globetrotting intrigue that defines the series. There are hints of new technology, a more complex MI6, and a villain whose motives are as enigmatic as they are menacing. The visuals are slick and cinematic, with a color palette that leans into noir, a far cry from the glossy escapism of earlier entries. As for the cast of characters, the biggest question is who will don the tuxedo, with the producers seeking a younger Bond. The franchise seems ready to pivot toward a fresh, contemporary take on the character, one who can carry the mantle for the next decade. Fan speculation has run wild, with social media abuzz over every rumor and leaked shortlist. The possibility of returning faces, perhaps a new M.Q. or Moneypenny, remains open, though the studio has been silent on legacy cast members. What's clear is that whoever steps into Bond's shoes will face immense pressure, not just to live up to Craig's gritty realism, but to redefine the role for a new era. The supporting cast is also a mystery, but with Villeneuve at the helm, expect a blend of established stars and breakout talent, each bringing depth and nuance to their roles. Fan reactions so far have been a mix of excitement and anxiety. The departure of the Broccoli family and the arrival of Amazon as creative stewards has sparked debate among purists, but Villeneuve's involvement has largely reassured cinephiles that Bond is in safe hands. The franchise's move toward a younger, more diverse Bond has also been met with cautious optimism, as audiences hope for a character who reflects the complexities of the modern world without losing the essence of what makes 007 iconic. Now, let's talk theories. With the franchise at a crossroads, Bond 26 could go in several directions. Will we see a hard reboot, with Bond as a rookie agent navigating a post-Brexit, post-pandemic world? Or will the film acknowledge the events of No Time to Die and introduce a new 007 grappling with the legacy of his predecessor? There's also the tantalizing possibility of a serialized approach, with interconnected storylines and recurring villains, a first for the series. And what about the gadgets, the cars, the globe-trotting set pieces? With Villeneuve's penchant for practical effects and immersive world-building, expect a Bond film that's as much about psychological depth as it is about spectacle. In the broader context of the franchise, Bond 26 is a watershed moment. After 60 years and 25 films, James Bond remains a cultural touchstone. But the world he inhabits has changed dramatically. This film is not just another sequel, it's a statement about the future of blockbuster cinema. About how beloved characters can evolve while staying true to their roots. With a rumored blockbuster budget and Amazon's global reach, expectations for visuals, production design, and action set pieces are sky-high. The hype is real, and for good reason. Bond 26 could redefine what it means to be a spy movie in the 21st century. So, what do I think? With Denis Villeneuve at the helm, a bold new vision behind the camera, and the promise of a reinvented 007, Bond 26 has all the ingredients to be a game-changer. The anticipation is electric, the possibilities endless. But now, I want to hear from you. Who do you want to see as the next James Bond? What direction should the franchise take? Drop your theories, hopes, and wildest predictions in the comments below. And if you're as excited for Bond's return as I am, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because this is one mission you won't want to miss.